Hey Blade fans, this old sword reviews back with you. And this is a first. I believe my first CRKT and first Ruger CRKT review. You have before you the RTD, or Rapid Takedown. Now this Rapid Takedown technology that Cricut uses is on a number of other knives, including the Home Front, which is another I might review, oldie but goodie, by I believe Ken Onion. This one is a Lerch design, according to Blade HQ. And let's run down some specs. This is the R481K by Columbia River. Overall length, 8.52 inches. Blade length, 3.67 inches. Cutting edge, 3.50. Blade width, 1 inch. Blade thickness, 0.13. The blade material is one I haven't run across before, but I understand it's sort of in there with some of the 8CR13 and 9CR13s. I'm not sure. It's called a 1.4116. That's the blade steel. 1.4116. Okay. The blade material, and it's a drop point. It's hollow ground, black finish. Handle length is 4.85 inches. Handle width is 1 inch, that's top to bottom. Thickness of the handle is 1/2 inch, 0.50. Stainless steel liners, and it weighs 4.02 ounces. Call that 4 ounces. It's a tip-up right-hand carry, and it is made by Columbia River Knife and Tool. It's branded for Ruger, and made in Taiwan. So there you have the specs. That took us a little bit, but a lot of specs. And on this blade, we'll take a closer look, and we'll take a look at how it breaks down, in case you're not familiar with that. We have medium to medium large size flipper knife. It is not on bearings, it's on washers. I don't think they could do bearings with the Rapid Takedown technology. Opens very easily with not a lot of resistance, easy to fail. A lot of washer-based knives are easy to fail, so you just got to give it a positive pull when you open it. Actually have a usable finger choil, which isn't cut out a lot into the blade, but benefits by the placement of the flipper tab and the space you have here along the handle. So I find that haven't gotten cut yet, putting my finger in there and choking up. We have some pretty good adequate jimping here, although it's coated over and it's a bit smooth. Still useful though. You can feel that pushing into the thumb a little bit. We have jimping on the back strap, and a deep carry clip. And is it weight relieved? Well, we'll see that in a minute. Not too much, but it's a 4-ounce knife with a blade that's approaching 3 3/4, so it's not bad. It is a Zytel style FRN handle slabs. There on the back you see the takedown wheel. We're going to use that in a minute. I'm going to do my very best to manipulate this on camera. Not always the best thing when I'm reaching around a tripod and around lights and so forth, but we'll give it a try. You close it up for safety. First thing you do is roll this wheel. Am I tightening it or am I loosening it? There we go. So you roll that towards the back and you see the knife begin to come apart. You flip this takedown tab, and let me put it down so I don't cut myself. That comes right off, and yes, there's a little bit of weight relieving there, but it's more to attach the steel liner to the Zytel. We then remove the blade. If I go off camera, I'm not looking through the camera. I'm going to roll it out just a little bit. There we go. And lift it off. Now that comes off of a kind of a hexagonal pivot that it locks into. And that's how you break it down to give it a good clean, I would suppose. Or maybe even change a blade if it breaks. But these are coming in. Let's see what Blade HQ offers them up at. Sale price $27.99, and they're out of stock. Original price was $90, $89.99. MSRP is anyway. So that's a drastic reduction. I'm not entirely sure if these are still being manufactured at that deep a discount, but you can give it a try. I find it's a nice carrying knife. Let's see if we can get it back together. If I have trouble, I'm going to go off camera and bring it back on again. So blade goes in there. Handle goes back on. And I'm going to reverse the operation here and screw it down first. Not all the way. Give it a good press here. And this is where you run into trouble with this sometimes. We'll tighten it down here. We will attempt. Sometimes you just got to give it the right press. There we go. Wow, did it on camera. I'm so proud of myself. And there you have a fully assembled RTD, Lerch design. So aside from the interesting takedown technology, and let's make sure I've got this tightened all the way down. Yeah, I do. Again, jimping on the back gives you some pretty good grip on the back strap. Deep carry, which is, as I said earlier, not switchable. A decent edge that it comes through with. This hasn't been sharpened by me. It's got some pretty good bite to it, actually. That's a good edge. Ability to choke up. No lanyard hole and no lanyard pin. Again, due to the mechanism they got to put in there. Apparently they couldn't do that. Light 4-ounce knife for close to a 3 3/4 inch blade. Cutting edge is a little less due to the choil. Still, it gives you a sharpening choil, which is kind of nice. Let's do the requisite comparisons here. Against the Benchmade Griptilian, we find that the Griptilian is a shorter knife overall, and a little shorter blade length, as you would expect, since the Griptilian is not up around a 3 3/4 inch blade. The big boy, the Rat 1, pretty close to the same overall length. and about the same blade length. So we're going to call it an equal. So there you have the CRKT Ruger branded rapid takedown. My understanding is this kind of went along with their initial rapid takedown 1022 rifle that Ruger made, and hence the acronym RTK. RTK? Yeah, Rapid Take RTD. RTD. Sorry about that. I think I was thinking of something else. So a decent EDC knife, really. I've carried this around for on and off for a few days at a time over the past maybe year or so that I've had this. And yeah, it's an older model. It's not the latest and greatest trailblazing this, that, and the other thing that has come out recently. There'll be some of those, don't worry. Got blades coming in all the time. But I believe this deserved some recognition. May not be a real popular knife. You may or may not know about it, but highly recommended based on good budget materials and an interesting technology behind it, as well as ease of opening and use and solid lockup. So there you go. The Cricket Ruger RTD rapid takedown technology designed by Lerch. Hope you enjoyed this. Give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Catch you soon.